Dr. Sama. She is an associate professor for the Department of OB/GYN at the Morehouse School of Medicine. Dr. Sama provides reproductive health care to women who are infected with HIV at Fulton County Health Department's Ryan White program. She also won the Best Teacher Award at Morehouse School of Medicine and is widely regarded as both an outstanding teacher and consultant.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank the organizers and our friend Mr. Ravi Ponangi for nominating me for this award. This is a very handsome award. Thank you very much. I never considered myself as one of the most influential people. I'm just a short Indian lady doctor working at Grady Hospital in the HIV clinic. So I want to say one thing. I come from South India, a state called Andhra Pradesh, and there is a famous musician. He lived in 1700 and 1800, I think 16 and 1700. Anyway, in one of the compositions, he said this, Endaro Mahanubhavulu Andariki Vandanam. What it means is, for every one person who's recognized, there's a lot of great souls out there who do the work who don't get the recognition. So I want to thank one and all. Thank you very much.
Babuji, khana khayega? Sister Christine. Community member who has worked tirelessly to help the poor and needy. Since founding Good Shepherd Services Atlanta in 1993, she has counseled families and youth at risk, provided elderly services, and conducted DUI and citizenship classes. Her services have since expanded outreach in Clayton and Gwinnett counties. Sister Christine's services have undoubtedly helped in shaping the emotional and spiritual well-being of the community.
Good evening. I'm very touched to be here again and meet so many friends that I have met in different occasions. And I would not be able to continue my work today if I did not get any help from you all. Especially during the past year, I got financial help from NACA, from Chopsticks for Charity, and the support from Tina Dang and other Asians in the community, especially Lee Wong. From time to time, he just give me a call and encouraging me to go on with the work, especially during this tough time when I have to deal with several poor families in our community, Asians, people with DUI, people with domestic violence, and also there are so many single mothers that have large families that come from Asia. And the last group is the Burmese refugees. So on behalf of all the people that come to the Good Shepherd Center for Help, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you who have been helping us. And I pray that God will continue to bless you and your work. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you how hard she has been working. She even got my name and email out of me. Normally, I don't give it out. Bucky Boo. Mr. Boo. served the community in too many ways to count, including serving in the Leadership Georgia class of 2008, the Georgia Group, the Visiting Nurse Health System, Board of Directors, and others. He works as a principal with Atlas Global Capital, a private investment firm based in Atlanta. From 2001 to 2004, Balki jumped to national level as he served on President George Bush's Advisory Commission on Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. His past affiliations include Vice President and co-founder of NAAAP Atlanta, Vice President of the Vietnamese Community of Georgia, member of North Lake Regional Hospital, Minority Advisory Board, and advisory member of the Atlanta History Center's Adult Programming Committee. Mr. Wu.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Lee and the Georgia Asian Times Board for bestowing this honor upon me. With a limit of 30 seconds, I had a little alcohol, so I might go a little bit above that. But, no, really, I think, Lee, I want to share this with you. I think the Georgia Asian Times has done a tremendous job of empowering the community through the dissemination of information, and that is the ultimate service to the community. I also want to thank the other recipients, who many of you all here are my friends, and so I'm always honored being here in front of you and with you. One of the things that I think it's important to note is also that for every one of us is always an army of hard-working folks, men and women who are always working a lot harder than I do most of the time to help us along. So this also goes out to the others who always put in countless amounts of effort and time. Tonight, I do want to take this opportunity because I think while we're here to celebrate this amongst ourselves, probably to talk and pay tribute to this place we call America, because only in this land can ordinary men and women achieve extraordinary things. Sue here knows that my favorite president happens to be Ronald Reagan, and in his farewell speech over 20 years ago, he talked about an episode where there was a Navy ship picking up a boat full of refugees coming through the South China Sea. And one of the men stood up on that boat and cried out to the U.S. sailor. He said, "Hello, sailor. Hello, freedom man." And, you know, that to me exemplifies what this country stands for, the ideals of liberty, freedom, and opportunity. So I want to take this opportunity really to encourage all of you to stand up for those ideals and to follow up Rankin's comments as a board member of the DeKalb County Board of Elections. I do encourage all of you to really get out and vote. The participation rate within our community can be improved tremendously. And so once again, thanks very much. Thank you.
Let me piggyback on what Mr. Wu just said. Sue, you notice over here we are talking about Asian Americans. So by birth we were Asians. By choice we are Americans. Talking about the Asian face in the public sector. Next, Alex Wong. Alex? As the first Asian American ever to hold a seat in the Atlanta City Council. He has always been a pioneer in Georgia. He currently helps oversee community development, human resources. Alex's day job reflects the blending of his best business, community, and personal characteristics. As Director of Development of Jerusalem House, which provides housing for homeless, low-income, or HIV/AIDS affected people. Alex has given back to the community in many ways. Alex?
This is actually really nice. I want to thank the Georgia Asian Times for this award, and I actually accept this not on just my behalf or other Asian elected officials like Charlize Byrd and Al Wong in the state of Georgia, but more importantly for the 3 Asian American candidates who are running this year, including Gary Guan, BJ Pak, among others. And I really hope this award inspires more people so that next year we're talking 10 people are running, and the year after that it's 20, and the next year after that it's 30. So I just want to make that comment. The other thing I'd like to say is when looking at the list of folks who are award winners tonight, I mean, it really spans across all sectors. We're talking religion, culture, government, business, medicine, science, and the thing that strikes me is I can't wait to work with y'all. I can only imagine the things that we can do together. So Lee, that's my challenge to you, is that in your role with gathering these people, I hope you'll find a project where we can put these talents to work and show the rest of the state what Asian Americans can